And moving on to our next topic of the day, we have the summer conventions as they roll on with RAAPA 2024. So as those who watch the channel regularly may know, I own a group called Park Expo Collective, and I work with Cedar and Panda on creating events through that group. And we hosted our first expo last month, fittingly called the PEC Expo. And it was a great time. It ran through June 8th through 9th. We had about 15 to 20 different groups recognized. We had some awesome panels you can check out on the TPR Informer YouTube channel right now. And we got a lot of great stuff announced, including we are having another event in September called the PEC Halloween Expo, which is going to be all about celebrating the haunt events of this coming fall. So it'll act as a hub for that. Moving on from that, from June 15th to June 20th, ran Monster Con, who is now an official member of the Park Expo Collective. Their group Monster Mash is. And it was a great event. I believe it had like 5 to 10 different groups involved. A lot of cool booths, smaller convention, and it had a lot of cool things going on. So if you guys weren't able to check that out, there's some videos floating around on YouTube, which I will link in the description down below. And of course, we cannot forget the premier Roblox theme park event of the year, which is Summer RAAPA, fittingly called RAAPA 2024. And that will be running this month from July 13th to 14th. And of course, there's always a ton of Roblox groups involved. Pretty much every single major Roblox theme park is going to be there, from Universal Roblox, Disneyland Wales, What Imagineering, and a ton of others. So it's definitely an event to check out. One thing to keep aware though, for their awards, there is some new procedures for certain categories. So the Park and Ride Awards specifically have a new way they're going about voting, and they're splitting it into 2 different phases. If you own a Park or Ride and you want it to be voted on in the Park or Ride Awards, and only the creators and developers of the show or the ride or the park will be able to submit those. So that first phase, like we were talking about, there will be 2 phases. That first phase is going to be a closed vote with a certain number of judges, which have been pre-selected already. And that team will be made from a wide variety of relevant people in the community. And they will anonymously vote on each of these submissions. And the top 5 for each category will move on to that second phase, where it will be a popular vote. And those who visit the convention will be able to vote and pick their favorite park or ride. And all that will be linked once the event starts, obviously. And you could probably find that on the RAAPA Twitter or the RAAPA Discord. So I think that's a great way to go about this. I know there was always a little bit of controversy when it came to those awards. So I think this is a great way to go about it to avoid a lot of drama when it comes to picking what you would call the quote unquote best ride or best park. You're giving those who are very involved in the community a chance to narrow those options down, so we really get the best of the best without the bias of larger groups having a better chance at getting those awards. And then you're letting it out to the general public to really have that opportunity to get their voices heard and get their vote out there. So I think that's a wonderful way to go about it. But yes, RAAPA will be running again from July 13th to 14th. And I will link the info to sign up for their event on Roblox Creator Events in the description down below.